loud. The love just flows, every moment sweet. The seasons beat. Let's raise our voices, sing it high. A soulful hymn to light the sky. Merry Christmas to my road dogs. We've been rolling through it all. May your heart stay bright under holy light. Celebrate the King who saves us all.
Party's winding down, the lights are dim. Your coat's on the chair, but you're staying in. I say it's time to go. You flash that grin. One more drink, let the night begin.
My friends are calling saying, girl, come on. But your voice is smooth and the fire's still on. I know I should leave, but the vibe's too sweet. One more song, let's keep this heat.
The snow's falling hard,
the roads are ice.
your touch is warm,
feels oh so nice.
the clock's ticking slow,
but we don't care.
This Christmas Eve we're going nowhere.
Mistletoe after midnight, let the sparks ignite. Your lips on mine, feeling so right. Mistletoe after midnight, no need to fight. Stay with me till the morning light.
Stay,
Stay,
Your scarf's on the floor, your shoes by the tree. The world's asleep, but it's you and me. I pour another glass, you're leaning close. This holiday magic, we're overdosed.
my ride's outside, but I'm not in a rush. Your eyes say stay, and I feel the hush. The gifts can wait, the snow can fall. Tonight's the night, we're having it all.
Snow's falling hard,
the rose are ice.
your touch is warm,
Feels oh so nice.
the clock's ticking slow,
But we don't care.
This Christmas Eve we're going nowhere.
Mistletoe after midnight, let the sparks ignite. Your lips on mine,
Feeling so right.
mistletoe after midnight.
No need to fight.
Stay with me till the morning light. No need to hurry, the nights are on,
Let's make this moment.
our very own.
The world can't wait till the dawn breaks through. This Christmas, it's me and you. Kiss me.
Kiss me.
Oh, yeah.
No need to fight. Stay.
jingle bells may sound like cowbells, but they're just not the same.
Snow falls like a secret toe. The fireplace crackles, but my wallet's gold. Hallelujah, the ledge is clean. Bitcoin rising like a Christmas tree. Yeah. Wrapped in faith, wrapped in light. Double blessings on this holy night. Jesus saves, Bitcoin pays. Hallelujah to the crypto praise. From the manger to the blockchain flow. Christmas spirit, let it glow. Oh. Gifts are digital, no need for gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first visit to the show, well, it's weird. Different to what I'd say. Prepare yourself for a turkey. You'll figure it out. Good luck. Keep your hands inside the vehicle at all times.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, welcome everyone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, to Late Night Crypto with the Road Dawg, who looks like a turkey. I guess we should just go ahead and get all the awkwardness out of the way here, and let's go ahead and get our sponsors taken care of.
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
That's always awkward when that just ends abruptly. That's just kind of how we doing it, ladies and gentlemen. So glad to have you here tonight. We are still playing with our sound here at the show. It still just does not sound right in my ears for some reason. That's neither here nor there. That is somewhere in between. Behind me is a bunch of green bubbles, which represents altcoins, kind to do a little come up, if you will. And I can't bitch on them about that. We foretold, or we didn't foretell nothing. It was the chart over here. Total 3 was telling us that things could start getting juicy, but we had to be very patient. She did throw us a curveball or two here, right? But starting to look on the upness. So far, so good. Need to take out these highs we got over here. Need to take out every gosh darn one of them is what you need to do, Total 3. If we zoom out just a little bit, just to kind of remember where we are on Total 3, which represents altcoins basically. You know, I mean, it was going all right, up and downs like it always does until the fateful day of October, when everything changed in this market, and then we just slow burned down, right? But that formed this trend line here, which we broke out of. So that was good, right? Until it we lost kind of our momentum there, and then we're kind of just lagging sideways here in a sideways range. Call it accumulation, if you will. I would say that. These are the main targets we're looking for. If we can just get up there. $934 billion. $952 billion. Man, so close. Just we could just get back right over here to $1 trillion. Man, that would be awesome. Feel like maybe altcoins wouldn't suck as much. Man, people hating on altcoins today. I heard some people just talking about which altcoin. I mean, the people are pissed at altcoins, and you can understand why, right? And you listen and you find out a lot of people had already gotten out of a lot of their bags and given up on things, and here we are at kind of at the end, maybe past due on the 4-year cycle here. And altcoins just do jack, except for staying in a bear market. I mean, a year ago, we had a little rally, but it wasn't as good as the one we had a little bit before that, right? But they all happened last year, 2024. Did we go through our 1-year bear market of altcoins? I don't know, man, but they on the lows, ain't they? You can't get much cheaper than what they are now. You would think, unless they go to zero, that would the death of altcoins. But there's also the school of thought, that theory that here in 2026, when the economy starts looking, pretty decent for a short period of time, I would say through maybe this time next year. Well, everything might be going up, including these scumbaggy altcoins that we got. Although I think people are going to be more selective about them now. And now we're starting to see a lot of the tokenized stocks being traded here on the crypto channels as well, since that's becoming available. And we're doing it, right? I'm in Apple, which sucked today. That one cost me some money today. Apple, what the hell's going on with you? You traded like a damn altcoin. I thought I could trust you. No, you can't trust them either. You can't trust nothing around here to get your money involved. Got to keep your eye on all of that. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? This lovely night, as we watch Bitcoin dominance slowly trail to the upside here, but bumping its head on this trend line, which hopefully will mean something in the general schism of things. He said schism. The schism. Are we coming back up to 60% Bitcoin dominance? I would hope not. The more this goes up, the more altcoins suffer. Be cool if this trend line is worth its salt and, kind of gives us a little rejection and makes it go down. They say a spoonful of sugar will make the medicine go down. What will a spoonful of whiskey do? All right. Crypto bubble's looking kind of cool, man. Check this out here for the daily. Some of these categories are up 5%. Check these out. What is that, Vine? Really? You doing something? I remember somebody shilling that in the group very briefly about a year or so ago. I don't know. Maybe it was more than a year ago. Time in crypto starts to get very blurry after a little while, so it seems. Tell me if you agree on that. Let me turn this down a little bit. There you are, chat. How you doing, chat? We got Brackets Adventures in the house. How we doing, Brackets Adventures? Did I ever come over and say hello to everybody? I don't think I did. I think I got sidetracked. Had Ave Medina in the house, being number one tonight. Ave, how's you doing? How you doing? Ave says, hey, babe. Martha, Jenny's cousin, is holding me down to Christmas. Then I'm free. What's your name again? We got Dave P. How's it going? Dave P's in the house. 100% independent. Using the description links helps to cover the data and production costs. It does help. It does help. How many cups of good-ass coffee did you have, dog? Probably too many, and probably shouldn't really be having one tonight, but it just goes with it. It's nice and warm, and it's just, it's very good and ass at the same time. Man, I am way behind here. Road Dawg got Butterfingers. That happens sometimes. I blame it on Sean, though. We got Joe from Trade Intuition with us here tonight. This is Joe's channel right there. He was streaming live. I was watching it for a little bit. I was lurking, watching on my TV. Didn't really have my phone available to make comments or anything. And then had to get ready for this one. Spend more time on thumbnails than anything, seems like. Bitcoin, what are you doing over here, baby? I'm on the 1 minute time frame for Degens, if you haven't noticed, and looks like we're catching off. Last few minutes we were dumping back down here. Really? Are you really? And it caught along this trend line that I think. Yeah, we do. Well, right before the show, it wasn't running up through here, but I leveled her under here. Now we got the appropriate amount of touches there to make a valid trend line. And as stated before, I mean, usually when I see these, we do this, I look for a channel. I don't really see one eyeballing much over here, but sometimes you're surprised what you might actually do see when you do this. Yeah, a lot of do's and the do's and doo-doos in that. A lot of doo-doo in that question and the statement. You're saying it's full of crap. But you got a channel right there. I don't know. I likes to play around with it, which means you might also have a bigger channel right over here if we take that little lone wolf into consideration on some level. But I don't know, something to hold off on for a future day maybe. But right now we got a couple of little points we could be bumping our head on if we were to just rocket ship straight up somewhere around 93.8. Yeah, you can say when you look at these charts for a long time, you get bored and you start connecting dots and you start seeing animals and you start naming patterns after. Yeah, you start going crazy after a little while. I'm pretty much convinced anymore. Reorganizing your subconscious mind there all by your little lonesome with your, if it wasn't for a little cowbell holding your dingling in your hand, hold my dingling in my hand, I don't know what I would do around here sometimes. This trend line here suggests that we got a little breakout. The volume underneath it says, hey, yeah, you might be on to something. The trend line below it is the most important one here. We just established we got enough touches there, and now we are starting to bounce off that little happy effer on the very small, teeny weeny, itsy bitsy, tiny 1 minute time frame. Let's zoom out, shall we, Degens, and be still very degen, but not as degen as we were right there, and just kind of look at the rainbow river of moving averages right here. And we like it when they're in this order. We're talking about the purple above the red, pinkish red, and orange. We like that. Right now we kind of got the reverse order of that, and that will probably sandbag us a little bit here. I'm just saying it just usually does. 200 moving average on this particular time frame, which is still a tiny time frame. Right down here, 90,000, about right at 91,000. Right? Are you getting ready to lose this Bitcoin? I had hopes for you just a few minutes ago. I really did when you regained this 618 Fibonacci area. That was one of the areas that we gave last night right there. That was the targets. Can we get you guys on? Hey, can you guys go hang with Elvis for a minute? All right. Yeah, thank you. All right. 91.2, which we came up to earlier today and hiccuped around there and consolidated for a moment and then blasted through our next target over here, the 618 Fibonacci of 92.5. I was curious. I haven't done it, but I'm thinking you actually hit your 7. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you hit your 782. Gosh darn it, Road Dawg, you should have put the 7.8. No, the rules of the game are the 618, but yeah. We didn't throw that one out there. We should have. We could have, but we didn't. Anyway, it's this yellow one we got to pay attention to now, especially since it's not really holding. You know, that kind of sucks. So we got that. So we can take some of these little guys off now. Don't really need this horizontal red line anymore because we're out of that area. I mean, that was I wish I'd bought more zone. Does it make sense now why we call it that now? Just to recap the very interesting day that we've had here. Was it today? Have I streamed 3 times today? Have I done that? I think I've done that. The wee morning hours. My voice is about to go here. in the wee morning hours here, when we were rounding over after we had a short, a nice little pointy right rounding over. It was looking kind of bleak, but we figured out, hey man, we need to be in this box, bounce somewhere around this box, and I ain't gonna lie, she plowed right through that box. She just said, "Screw you, Road Dawg, I'm rolling over you." But when you go down to the smaller time frames, it is respecting them inside. There's a W here inside the boxes and whatever. What? But this area, it held and a little lower. But this is where a lot of the people were going short this morning, and hard and heavy, and talking about it and saying, just and the rhetoric behind it was amazing. All right, the rhetoric I saw behind it was amazing. I do what the charts tell me to do, and this and that, and the charts are telling me to go short, and the charts telling you wrong, baby. They tell me something totally different over here. It was scary. You feel like you want to go short, so for so much for not letting emotions rule. Emotions can be very sneaky, though. Emotions will get you every damn time, especially when we're on a downtrend. They scare the bejesus out of you and make logic think you think you're doing the rational thing. You really do. So I can understand the desire to go short, but as you can see, that was totally the wrong call right there. However, meanwhile, our target over here got hit, and then this one exceeded, but we're getting rejected here again. And that's what we got to watch out for. So now that we've got a bottom area here with a nice little kind of double, and a high over here, a top. We haven't done this, and this is kind of the critical step in my little system of doing things here, and that's to pull out our fibs. Oh my god, if he's not pulling out his fibs or a ding-a-ling, it's weird. All right, and we didn't quite touch. We've done a lot of not quite touching, haven't we? You guys are kind of browsing and not buying. Is it what's going on here? We flirted with the idea of almost approaching and glancing and showing a little ankle over here at the 0.5 Fibonacci, which I will draw a line in case you want to know where to come back and talk to it if you ever want to. I'm just, what the hell is up with you when I'm touching the fibs? Are you scared? It's been doing this lately. It's been annoying. Is it you or is it me? Tell me. All right. I've already checked. It's the fib's up there, right? All right, and then we found a little stair step here on the 382. Well, that's pretty cool. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm curious. I mean, I'm really trying to see, are we going to hold this trend line or are we going to break it? I don't know. We're flirting. We're right on at it. This is either really a good place to actually take a long, because you can really control your risk very well here, because you start losing these trend lines. You go for lower lows and break that. Yeah, this idea sucks. It's not going to play out. Look at you bounce. Look at you, you little devil right there. Look, oh, you're getting frisky. So that's what I like about these diagonal trend lines so well. The only thing that you can control, even if you were to go right back up to where we were there, the only thing that you can control is what you're willing to lose. And if you can make that amount so small that it's tiny, to be wrong or right real quick, that's a little tight. That's kind of very tight, but give it a little wiggle room there. But I mean, even if you come back down here in traditional way underneath all these candles, which gives you what, 0.18%. Not we're on the 1 minute time frame, by the way. We're talking about a couple of $100, probably not even $200 difference here in Bitcoin as the difference there. Way up here, I mean, we're talking about just like $30 difference. That would be crazy. Figure out if you're right or wrong real quick. But I wouldn't do the full amount. I think I would take a fraction of the normal amount. I mean, I'm not saying risk the 1 to 5% of your account for something like that. I would spread it out a little bit more for something by the general rules there. But I do like to take trades that are right along a diagonal as best as they will come in there. Now, to me, this looks pretty. We're still on the 1 minute. Man, we went totally degen, didn't we? We're still above the 200 moving average. And sometimes, but definitely not every time. When you get above the 200 moving average, it's kind of like when you get above the 9. You're on a real nice, solid trend to the upside, right? If you can catch that, that's good. But then there's sometimes that the gurus, they don't like to talk about this part very often, where, you know, they say, you know, about the models, get in above the 200 and put your stop below the 200. You just get chopped up. I found this out when I used to program my bot. There was a 200 moving average strategy. I was like, I'll try this out for a while. And I was like, that sucker chopped me just doing this and that. So it's only good when you get trend. And there's other moving averages that will help you identify trend before that 200 well, by the way. Just throw that out there. We need to zoom the hell out here just a minute. I'm sorry. We got really caught up there on that very tiny time frame, when in reality, this is the 1 hour, and some would say that's a very tiny time frame. So if I take this line away, see this green line? We were just talking about being above the 9 is such a nice trend. Yeah, here on the bigger time frame on the 1 hour, we're nicely above that 9 moving average. And what I say here is, like, if you're above the 9, everything is fine. We got 14 people hanging out tonight. Good to see you here. Wait a minute, what's going on over here? Let me refresh that just a second. My other monitor. Am I getting bitrate errors again? That's gonna suck. I mean, we are still streaming live. Okay. It's not loading. What's wrong? There we go. Oh my gosh. Hey, okay, 14 people. All right, we're good. We're good. So nice 1 hour candle on Bitcoin. We're still that 618 still giving us some resistance, but it looks like, I would say since we bounced off the 0.5 Fibonacci right over here, right? That's what that purple line is. Chances are we can bounce our happy asses right on up there. We got some other target areas that we are looking for. No need to, we could figure out another one from the 0.5 or try to, but it gets a little tricky on that one. 94.6, 95.7, and 96.5 are those high areas we're looking at, with this 94.6, 94.7 area, that big orange line. Man, one of the bigger contenders there to be shooting for. And I gotta say that feels a lot better than say, I want to zoom out. Feels a lot better than this area back over here at 81,000, can't you say? Here on the 4 hour, man, these numbers, I can't help it. They get on my nerves. I gotta get them off of here. Being on the smaller time frames, you get these, look. And until you get a nice big run up here, like, oh man, you just blasted through all my targets. Like, well, yeah, we probably deserve it because we're having to zoom in so much. 4 hour, we got the 200 moving average here, right? and which we've been rejected from twice, but 3 times before. I mean, this time, and then recently here, and we're still going up one more time. My indicators here, like the Ichimoku Cloud, say she may be going to pull it off, and you can see this 9 moving average that we're above now, doing a U-turn. Did not bearishly cross over that 50. It might have got the 21, but it didn't get the 50. It's doing a U-turn. This is pretty strong, people. I wish I saw a little bit more on the volume here. But that's a lot to influence the moving averages here, especially on the 4-hour like that. It looks like we might actually pull it off here. Odd as it seems, on a Friday, going into a Friday, in a few hours, 1 hour and 2 minutes to be exact, we go into Friday, which goes into the weekend, and this is notoriously where they just love to play us around, but can be fun. So we got to pay attention to this over the next 24 hours and make sure we're on one side of it or the other, man. I'd prefer to be on the top side of it, closing candles above it instead of having wicks above it. It might be an interesting weekend if that happens. And we might see a little FOMO setting in for Bitcoin. I don't know, with the rates and some of the more positive news that for some odd reason send us down instead of sending us up, but looks like now we're starting to feel it come in just a little bit. Let me see accumulation here, all these moving averages going, prices going sideways, but getting above the 200, that's going to be a big thing here on any time frame, but especially on the 4-hour. She's trying to do it. You do it, Bitcoin, you do it. I had this here for a reason. I forgot why. I'm going to move it because, well, I don't know. So I'll come back one of these days and say, Sean, where did you move my damn... So this is CoinEx chart. This is where I trade most of the time, except for Ourbit, which I guess I need to check Ourbit. Oh, what happened? Did it close it? Did you close it? Right now, I got a short. Right now, I've got. I think I got an accidental short because I did have a stop loss triggered where it would flip short. Did you trigger my stop loss? Bitcoin, what have you done these last few minutes here? We're on the smaller time frames. What have you done? Have you come down? When was this? That was not anywhere. Okay, we were probably over there here. Okay. No, it was this one we're watching, right? This one. Okay. You fell below the yellow line. Okay, well, I guess I'm in a short for Bitcoin right now. I better make sure I get me a stop loss. What is that? 72,800-ish. Looks fairly decent. The only thing I can control is what I'm willing to lose here. I wish I could get we got a $100 account and it's been all over the place, to be honest with you. It's been down to 80 something. It's been up to 111, 115 or something, I think. And now we're hanging around 97. And the only thing that I can really control is, and I've got to really put effort into it. So this is a good practice. Even, get you a $100 account. Oh, use my link and try this one at Ourbit. Hint, that's, I'm supposed to say that. And $100 account and test your skills, man. It's hard. And I spend more time on this than I do my regular account, but I mean, it's fun, but it's challenging too, right? and it will make you beef up some of your skills and help point out your weaknesses and stuff is what I usually find here, because you don't want to have your ass handed to you, and it's a lot easier to have your ass handed to you with bad habits on a $100 account than not, right? So I'm trying to do a stop loss over here if I can just remember what we were talking about there, and my break even is what, 92,182, right? I'll just go 92,180. Whoa, that's like where we are right now, dude. What the hell? What are you trying to do? If that be true, why is it okay. That's not what we were talking. We were trying to do what? We were trying to do 90. That's what it was. We were trying to do right over here at 92,800. That was it. Yeah, 92,800. And no, see, that would be $3. Now that's more than I'm doing over here. So right here, 92.5. It's a little lower, but honestly, I think she is actually trying to go up here. I think I'm gonna. How are we looking over here? What does this look like? Well, you did lose that, but you got wiggle room though. You got this. You can turn this around right here, right now, if you want to. Are you going to? You going to? I got to know. Are you going to? Oh, look at that green candle, man. What are you doing? 200 moving average. So I think she's got a good chance to bounce over here. Let's see. Let's see. The moving averages kind of suggest that. The trend line suggests that. Ichimoku Cloud's not quite convinced over here, but well, who cares? Our other indicators, we got a green dot going on over here. I think you're gonna have to flip that. And I really don't feel like a flip-a-flopping. Ladies and gentlemen, I just lost everybody right there. I think that was from earlier. Let's pull the chat down. 18 people hanging out. Thank you so much for being here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Unfortunately, we do have to hear something from our sponsors.
Crypto cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dawg Crypto now. Like or bear eats you. Better call Road Dawg.
All right, and we're back. Crypto Squid said, I shorted 93,100. Did it leave a stain in your pants? 93, is it 93? Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That was somewhere right around through this area. That was really, really good. Hey, man, congratulations. Are you still in it? Or did you get out when it was... when she fell down? Was that an ABC? Are we looking at an ABC correction? We're on the freaking 1 minute. Oh, God, we are so DJ. I'm so DJ. What'd you say, 93.1? Oh, yeah, so that was... Man, my throat feels raw for some reason. Where we at? 24 minute? Ichimoku Cloud looks interesting here. Has that 9 already crossed the 21? It has. You did. You dids. Okay. Well, we're still in that short. That short might according to that, it might. Well, but you're still above the 9. If you're above the 9, everything's fine, baby. I can't say anything bad about you, but the 9 barely crossed. You're doing some. You look like you could bounce here. What are you up to, Bitcoin? Stop playing with my emotions. Let's come over and let's take a look at total 3, which is starting to look kind of juicy, right? We looked at that earlier, but she's starting to, this is the 4 hour. I want to come down to the 15-minute. What are you doing over here? There's a little bit of tiredness going on, but it's not bad. I mean, technically she lost, you know, she's already lost one area, but she can kind of keep trickling on. She's starting to veer off a little bit. She's starting to round out a little bit on the top. Are you are you at rejection area here? You at where are you at? Are you at 618? Almost. Ooh, you're above the 0.5. That's good though. Over here to the left is the areas that we were fighting before. Only makes sense. We'll have to fight our way through this again. Going into the weekend though, it'd be nice to see us continue with a little push up in some of these altcoins. I'm sure a lot of it, some of it will die down here, I'm sure, but we do have one more day, Friday, 24 hours, and gives the S&P 500 time to bounce up a little bit for some of that to carry over into crypto. But 19 people hanging out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let me see if I can find you and pull you back up over here. There we go. Bring back the laser eyes Superman. I'm way sexier than AI, asked Jenny's cousin, says Ave. One Up Trading says, look at Pippin. Is that one still pumping? I mean, what's the deal with that? I mean, I hadn't heard any news about it or anything. It looks like it's winding down now. Did you hit target? What was our target over here? How far did it go? It went up to 39 cents. We had 37. All right. Well, yeah, right at 37. But that was, I don't know when we put that out. Price tag was over here, but that doesn't mean anything. That was 3 days ago, or two or 3 days ago. It's coming down to the 4 hour. We put a bonus target. I think this was it was blue, so it's a measure move. I think a measure move from the wicks there. So the yellows are 618 variations, right? And that was, I think that was a 1.618 or one of the variations. I'm not surprised. Candle bodies would be closing beneath it over there, so we'll roll over. So we're back into this pattern, the original channel. It's a good chance it might come down to the bottom. It might. Let's look at stuff anew. I don't think you're legit anymore. Swing low to swing high. Oh, you're at a good area. That would be the first area I would love to see a bounce, because that means the move is strong. Otherwise, probably looking at this 618 area, to be honest with you. I mean, they might catch at the 0.5 and we could do a little something going on here, but the two main areas I keep my eye on. This bounce here is really strong. That leads us over here to about this area, about 49. And well, technically 55. And a bounce down here can take us up to, well, and also 49 or 46. So I'd love to see a bounce here. more than I would here, but either way. Whatever wants to do, but what's that, 29 cents versus 23 cents? And I mean, when you're talking about going to the 48 cents to 55 cents, hey man, yeah, you know, what's 4 or 5 cents between friends? You know what I'm saying? If it can get up there, that could be a big if. That's got a. Elliot, how many waves are you counting there, buddy? Yeah. I don't think Elliot thinks you can get up there. Elliot seems to think you're on the ABC correction, and this is the A part, a B part, a C part. If you're correct, I would be saying we'd be coming back down to these areas down here. Oh, that would suck. You don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. No, it doesn't have to be that bad. But from swing low to swing high makes a little bit more sense for it to hit 25 cents before we bounce up, though. So I'd say there's probably a little bit more of a probability to come around the 23 to 25 cent area down through here, rather than this 29 cent area hold. That's just me thinking out loud, though. We'll see what she do. She's got just as good of a chance of this to hold at the time being. So, what does the smaller time frame say? Sometimes they will give us a hint. That it looks ugly. That looks mean. Doesn't mean she can't hang around here for a while now. Pippin, she the bad thing is she's back into the original pattern, and sometimes that results in a. If we're in a bear market, you usually see a slam ma'am, thank you ma'am, down here to the bottom of the trend line. But are we in a bear market? If altcoins are starting to go up, will it do that? Right now it's okay. Jeez, suddenly the coffee's not copying anymore. Gavin Uber says XCN just dropped on the hood. What does that mean? XCN, where are you? Which one are we going with? Do we go with Kraken? Is that the one? Looks like it is. I don't know why. But my throat be burning. Alexa, skip. I knew you were on there twice. All right, this is XE1. She's back at a half a penny again, but it's at I'm on the 4 hour. It's at the 200 moving average here, and it's got a good chance to hold that, or test it again pretty soon and then hold it. It looks like it's slowly trying to curve around there. I hope this one does good, because I've got a bag of it. Yeah, a decent little bag of it, and when it's doing real good, it turns into a nice bag, and when it's not doing good, it turns into a, you're starting to make me nervous. Don't go down too much, and be a big bag now. And I want to see it grow to a big old bag again. I'd like to see it go back to 5 cents. That'd be a 10x from here, though. Oh, jeez. Not asking for too much, is it? Still in this old downward death spiral channel right here, but at least we got a partial decline hopefully going on right here before a breakout. You can do it. Yes, you can. XCN. Scar Jesco says it's been going around. Oh no! I stayed away from people that are sick. I haven't been around anybody sick. I just think something harsh. Might be getting sick. All my friends got sick, and it all started with the throat. Oh my gosh, I hope not. I would say mine's probably opium related, if I'm just being honest. Did Lulu go moo moo? I don't know. Did Lulu go moo moo? Altcoins go up. I believe that they will. How are they doing right now? Not so happy on the hourly, but here on the daily. Have they given back some of it? It was up around 2% on some of them. Total 3. Are we still on the 4 hour? Man, I set this thing to put the watermark, and for some reason, it just will not remember it. Of course, if I was trying to do the other way, and trying to get rid of it, it would be showing up all the damn time. Total 3 right here. Yeah, we looked at total 3. She's doing good, but getting a little tired here. But I think we did make it up above the 0.5. I think we're just leaning right on the 0.5 Fibonacci there. We probably will pull back a little bit here. But I hope we can keep moving up a little bit on the weekend. We got Friday going into the weekend. They'll set us up for something. I would anticipate that the way that Bitcoin's been moving up here on a Thursday, they'll probably let it carry on until Friday there. Let's see. Can we take a look over here? Oh, goodness gracious. That's just too many damn lines, people. Come on. Is this what we're working? What happened? I moved something around. Is this what we're working with? I can't. No, I can't. That's just a reason to delete all of it. That's too crazy. That was too much. My charts get too cluttered. I just say screw that. Just go back to square one and looking from bodies to the wick there, and then we got. Looks like I nipped one of the wicks and got the other wick right there, but still we're above the overall trend line there. So it's the biggest thing. And we just do the same old things, man. If this be our high at 126, which it was, and this be our low so far, 80,000, where are we at on the bigger scope of things? Well, we are just now graduating out of the, man, I wish I bought more Bitcoin when it was under $90,000 area. That's where we are right now, ladies and gentlemen. We zoom in. We're just now exiting here on the daily. It doesn't matter what time frame. Fibs are timeless. But here we got moving averages that look kind of impressive too, because we're above the 9 moving average. But we just graduated over the 236 fib area out of it. Man, I wish I bought more Bitcoin cheaper. And the next area that we need to test is 98 129, right? And it may not be a perfect rejection there. If you look a little bit over to the left, most of your candle bodies are more solid, or up around 102 there. Could we push on it? We can push on up that high. I'm sure we could. Look a little bit more to the left, right around this fib area. And yeah, we do have a little congestion. Yeah, right through there, right through there. We'll just have to see how we react, but the gosh darn fibs are pretty good about doing what they need to do. And the next big consolidation area that we got to look for is this one here, and you can see definitely she'll probably bump her head here at the 618. That would be lucky enough if we get to 108,000, almost 109,000. Sounds like a hope and a dream, right? But we're at 92,000 now, and you know, getting up to $100,000, it's only $8,000 away. We've already come up 12,000 from where we dipped down to. That's a pretty good comeback, wouldn't you think? That's pretty impressive. We're up 14% from where we dropped down to. However, from our all-time highs, we're still down quite a bit. 27% there. 200 moving average on the daily, also coming in at our 618 golden ratio. The golden moving average comes into the golden ratio, and I just think that's a golden target to be shooting for on a golden sunshiny day. That's all I'm saying. But until we can find ourselves up there to, wow, man, we're at 108,000. Oh, man, 150's next week. Yeah. Screw you, bear. A 4-year cycle? Where the Bitcoin's never ending. Yeah. I don't know. I just anticipate we'll probably start hearing some stuff like that. You know how it is on YouTube. You get a green candle day. I mean, we're going to the moon. A red candle day, we're going to zeros. It's pretty much been that. Always been that way, it seems like. Here we are above the green line. If we're above the green line, we're doing just fine, because that green line is also known as the 9 line. And we got this very nice, beautiful trend line. So, all the way to the daily. Oh, you mean the bear flag? Well, at some point, you know, they don't become bear flags. They become like channels, which are still bearish. Who but knows what we do? Could be a big double bottom, a double U. It could just die. Who knows? I would say this, though. We got trend lines to help us figure things out. I would say we're about due for a breakout of this little sucker here. That would be awesome. Can we hit 98,000? Are we going to get are they going to get are we going to get a taste of it tomorrow? Are they going to break the trend line tomorrow? Do you think we can do it tomorrow? On a Friday? Might be able to do it tomorrow. I don't know if we can stay above there over the weekend, but that'd be amazing. Back here on the 4 hour, again, the 200 moving average is what we're bumping our head on, but she looks frisky. I'm saying the 4 hour looks frisky to me. I think it's going to make a run for it. I think tomorrow's going to be a good day as we work our way to $98,000 for Bitcoin, man. 21 people hanging out. I still got this bit rate problem, and that bugs the crap out of me. I don't know why. Look, I got to deal with this. Warning, this stream's current bit rate, blah, 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 whatever. And, you know, I've got mine set like high. I've done all the tricks, and now I can't move this thing. That's great. There we go. We got you. It's all good. Chat rate's 10. What's going on over here? Let me check with you guys. Grok says the market's wild, but I'm here to break it down. I feel like you said that before, Grok. Push it. The stream looks great, says Road. Well, I've upped the output, so it's more like 1440 versus 1020 or whatever it was. So that's upped a little bit. Trying to trigger in a certain encoder, but I feel like it still gets slow or something. I don't know. I'll see if I can watch it after the show tonight. What's that? Crypto Squid said, mine's been saying that too. I updated my video drive. Still sucks. Subwoofer says, what's up with H-bar? You know, I haven't looked at H-bar in a minute. Habara. Here's H-bar spot on Bybit. Basically 13 cents. Well, that's what it's up with. It lost its main trend line.
Who's been singing altcoin season for days? Wrong call stacking, lost in the haze. They preach their gospel
Well, it looks to me like we may actually come down and test this area here. And I think there might be a chance it comes down to this one. No, you're XA, right? Oh no, you wouldn't be that. That'd be too deep. Oh, C and D. Well, that would be a different story now, wouldn't it? I'm sitting here talking to myself. I don't know why. I apologize. Well, you're it. It could be it. So there might be a bigger harmonic pattern here. Just might be. Either way, we still got these areas down here. At 11.9 could be where we're coming down to. We haven't got down there before except for the big wick there. That's a nice little W. What happened here? Sometimes I just like to see what they got going on over here. Where did you come back to, though? Yeah, I don't think that did. I don't think they qualified for anything. Looked like it was something. All right. So that's what we got on the day. Let's go down to the 4 hours. See how we're doing over here. 4 hour for H bar. But ironically, it's never touched this area clearly before. Even over here, it's always caught just that same area as it's at now. So there's a chance like there's this invisible little area here. Maybe my fibs are off. I don't think that they were though, but maybe they are. But this area right here, whatever this is, seems to be holding stronger than anything we got right now. This little purple line, I'll color it gray, and maybe it will not touch this. Perhaps this wick took care of everything and that it's not doing like a type 2 return or something like that. That was a nice W here, and that can be a great little support area here. It's made higher lows down here, so until we make a lower low than this, I've got to think that we are trying to do that H bar. So it does look like it's trying to turn around over here. We'll take its temperature from the last leg up. That's not really telling me much of anything other than 14 cents or below is a juicy price to buy some. But it's 13 cents right now. I think it's got a good chance to hold this area. Especially if total 3 starting to look like it's trying to come up a little bit, but I don't see anything just amazing right now. It's like it hasn't reclaimed a 9 moving average just yet or anything exciting. That would be what we need to see, but you are starting to see it at least hold its ground right now and have some wick pressure from underneath. What else we got going on over here? 9 across the 21 on the 1 hour, so it gives us a little hope that maybe this red candle won't continue down anymore. Maybe it'll start bouncing back up toward the 200 moving average there. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I've been going for a while. What time is it? It's 11:32. I think we've been going for about an hour right now. Normally on my screen over here, I've got the timer for this, how long the stream has been going on, and the last few streams it's not been there. I don't know why. I don't think I did anything different. They just might have changed something here, but I got used to it and now it throws me off. Avi says ladies. Is that for Anita? Anita says ladies. Take a look at ladies. I got a feeling it's probably oh, did you actually come up to this? Is on the 1 hour? Well, you did. You came up today. I thought it was probably going to be about the same place that it is, which overall it kind of is, but She did drop down a little lower, man. It was starting to get scary there. But we identified this. I think this was a 113, right? We got in a white line, so that should be that little fib area. That, like, it should be the bottom. It should be. When was it? When was this? No, that was in the morning. So, but it dropped down. Wow, I don't even know how many zeros this is. It looks like it's got 7 zeros and a 1. That's nice. So now we're coming back up, and you're actually testing this bottom right over here right now. Let's see if we can zoom out and update this. I mean, when you zoom out, you're like, oh my God, is that thing alive? Because I mean, it went low. She went low. You didn't know she could go that low. And that was, yeah, that's wild. This is the 6 hour, is that right? Oh, we got a little confluence. Maybe, oh gosh, let's hope that's the bottom.
Guru's been singing altcoin season for days. Wrong call stacking, lost in the haze. They preach their gospel, blind to the grind. Altcoins crash hard, leaving us behind. They push that bye-bye, street game and play, chasing flags to the upside, then decay. Red bags dropping.
Where did we get that? Was it here? Yeah, it was there, wasn't it? That was the one. That's where we got it, from the wick to the new high. And that's where we got our 113. Okay, just getting back on track with the thought process behind all this. All right, so that's how we're identifying the local bottom, which hopefully this is it. Hopefully this is it. Hopefully she's recovering. I just had to make some sense of that again. So right now we're going to assume we got a bottom end. And hopefully this one will stick. And looking at my fibs, they line up pretty well. Maybe we got something here. But I you know, one of the targets I'd be looking for is right here at 14. But you can see when it gets going, it doesn't care. It's going to come, probably come right back up to these areas here. What is that? 0.2, 7 zeros and 2, I guess. Let's put you on the, let's put this one on the radar right there at 2.3 in case it wants to do a higher high spike up real quick. But the 618 should have a little say so here. Let's see what kind of response we get there. So we'll put these targets out there, and I'm sure it might blast right through them when if it gets going. But either way, what kind of gains are there from here to there? That's 30, 60, 115%. Not bad. So here on the 4 hour, we need to see these moving averages start crossing, and plus price start crossing over them, and we haven't seen that yet. But it's trying. It's starting to. They're starting to get closer together, and then we can start seeing them actually flip. We want to see the flipping and going on here. And looks like you got, do you? Yeah, you got some bullish divergence coming in through here too. That should be helpful to kind of give us that push up. So I like what I'm seeing here with some more rounding, and this needs to be the bottom of the rounding, hopefully. It kind of fits together real nice. 16 people hanging out. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say
What the hell?
thank you very much.
Let's come over and take a look at Bitcoin, which is at, where are you at, Bitcoin? What are you doing? Which one were we looking at here? It wasn't you. How did you even get there, SPX? Man, I've got, all right. Looking for the one with the yellow trend line. It wasn't this one, it's the one we're underneath. Well, that sucks. Now I can't find the chart that we were looking at. Or don't recognize it. Was it you? No, it wasn't you. Anyway, Bitcoin at 92,000. I guess we can zoom out on this one a little bit too. Oh, goodness gracious. What's going on here? Stop it, mister. Oh yeah, this one's outdated too. This is stuff from way back here. Maybe I just erase the lines here. Head and shoulder to the upside. Try not to erase my indicators. I do that sometimes too by accident. So what is this, 2 hour chart? 4 hour chart? Oh man, you should just erase it all. Main trend line being respected under here, blah blah blah, whatever. Don't need that guy anymore there. Same thing. It's just a pull in the fib and saying that we're graduating from the, man, I wish I'd bought more Bitcoin when it was under $91,000, because now it's not. And the next area we need to look for is 98,000. Staying with that. We might even get frisky enough to go up to closer to 99,000. I don't know if this is going to be Monday when we do that or not, but we're right there at that 4 hour 200 moving average. We should see something happen tomorrow. Hopefully get above it and hold it. We need to hold it. We got a trend line below it. Squeeze its own up there. Unless it's the bear flag. Dun dun dun. Takes us down to $68,000. I don't see it looking bullish to me. Looking kind of bullish to me short term, but do not forget this. Do not forget that Bitcoin on the monthly MACD is flipping bearish, okay? So it can look like it's going to do really good for a short little season, right? Until this starts kicking in. And then we might get our asses handed to us if we get a little bit too bullish, okay? It pulled that stuff on us on the weekly, right? But I don't see any reason why we couldn't come back up to talk to our 9 moving average here on the monthly chart. That's where we just looked at 104, something like that. That could be what we're seeing. Ladies and gentlemen, frogs and squirrels, boys and girls, and everything in betwixt. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I think it looks juicy going into the weekend. Hope it stays that way. Maybe it'll be juicy going into next week, and maybe we'll have a little Christmas rally. I'm expecting something for this next week up until about the 19th. Around the 19th, I think it could get kind of iffy. And somewhere around there, we should be hearing about 3i Atlas being like the closest it's been to Earth ever. And it could get kind of interesting here in the markets when that happens too. I don't know, just something I'm looking at. Thank you for being here. We're going to go to the end screen. I'll catch up with the chat. See you over there.
Alexa. Yes. Skip.
Stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. I post the Discord where the hype's too loud. Shills beat pumping coins, got the whole damn crowd. I was young, chased the buzz, thought I moved real quick. Bet my stack, no research, man, that move was sick. Leverage high, no stop loss. Watch my wallet bleed, held too long, market dip, left me in the weeds. Disco's cheer said, hold up tight, but I crashed so hard. Now I'm back with smarts, trading clean, no scars. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be now the riding charts, got my game on lock. Check the tag, read the white paper, know the market's clock. Discord's wild, but I don't chase the shillers, empty hype. Set my sales, keep it cool, watch my profits spike. Low leverage, I ain't tripping on no margin call. Learn my lesson, now I'm ballin', standing 10 feet tall. Group thinks dead, I'm the one who's calling all the shots. Trade with me, we'll be stacking crypto to the top. Woo! If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. Yo, why you chasing every pump? Hey. That's a rookie move. Ooh. Study charts, don't ride the dump. Hey. Keep your head in groove. Risk what you can lose. Stay sharp. Hey. Plan your exit right. Ooh. Trade with me, we'll light the spark. Hey. Stacking day and night. Ooh. I'm the king of trades, got my vision crystal clear. Disco's noise can't shake me, I ain't got no fear. Every dip's a chance, I'm scooping coins when they low. Flip them high, cash out clean, watch my portfolio grow. No more FOMO, I'm the one who's setting all the trends. Crypto life, living large, rolling with my friends. Wanna win and join the squad, we trade into the moon. Trade with me, we'll hit the top, we'll be there real soon. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge a crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream.